pregame, you talked about this group's ability to be honest with themselves and move forward. Where did you see that response show up the most here tonight?
I thought it was in and out, to be honest with you. There were some really good moments where we did the things that we needed to do. And then there was times where, I felt like we let them back in the game. But, again, our guys find a way. And they do the right thing. Their heart's in the right place. They're trying to do the things we ask them to do. So, again, we'll watch the film and continue to move on.
With a guy like Jaylen contributing like he did, when he plays with that much force inside, what does it change what you can do?
He's unstoppable. And teams got to make very difficult decisions. Coverages have to change. The amount of bodies they put on him has to change. And it opens it up for everybody else.
Tonight was Cade's third straight game with 3 blocks, and I think he's got 50 on the season, which is top 5 among guards. Just coming in, how aware of you were of Cade's ability to do that.
Spit it
out. Trying to. And just what's impressed you most about how aggressive he's been with it?
I mean, again, until you really coach a guy and get to watch him every day, it's hard to see all those little things. But, again, remember last year he had game-winning blocks for us, right? So you knew his commitment to that end of the floor. He's got great timing to get to those shots, and the ability and the want to not concede anything. He puts himself in danger as far as fouls go in that, but because he wants to win, he just continues to go out and do it because he knows it's the right thing to do.
Coach, given the way the last game ended for Assar Thompson, what did you like the most about the way he responded tonight?
I mean, Assar is, tonight is who he's always been. And, we don't pick one game that determines how important each individual guy is to us. We're not in this position right now if Assar hasn't played the way that Assar played all season long. Assar is a huge part of what we do. And, night in, night out, he does the job for us. So, it's him. It's who he is, and we're not surprised by it.
Coach, what do you think JD's performance kind of says about his overall development, his performance today?
Yeah, I mean, he's grown, in so many different ways. His understanding of how important it is for him to dominate the paint for our team, it's a selfless thing, but it's extremely difficult to do because of the physicality, because of the contact that he has to go through every single night, every possession. Defensively, the same thing. Like, the battle that he goes through on the defensive boards for us, there's guys grabbing his chest, grabbing his jersey, pulling him down. But he understands how important it is for us to finish possessions, and he fights through all that and goes and get it done. Offensively, his ability to attack in different ways has come a long way. Like, it used to be pick and roll lob. Now he can catch it, make moves, attack, finish, so many different ways that, again, defenses have to make tough decisions.
You got to give Kevin a little bit of run tonight. Just what are you kind of looking for in these games about when you're able to put him in and be able to both contribute and start to get himself a little more comfortable?
Just trying to find ways to get him comfortable, trying to find him ways to get opportunities. Like I said, he's in a difficult spot. Excuse me. And, again, it's not his fault. Our guys have been playing well. So trying to find somebody who doesn't deserve to play to give him minutes isn't going to be always easy. But I've got to do the job of giving him opportunities because he can help us win. And there's no doubt about that. Like, he's a very good basketball player. When he was with the Atlanta team, he helped him go on a long run. So we believe in his ability. I just got to find a way to balance his opportunity versus what the other guys have earned also.
Pre-game, Mark was kind of giving Assar credit for just his discipline, athleticism, all the things we usually see. And defensively, like, we see the screen navigation, the way he rotates. But, like, if you could pinpoint one or, like, his biggest strength, what would you say it is?
His ability to not force two into an action is it, right? A lot of times when you play pick and roll, your big guy has to get involved because they create some sort of advantage. Or if it's a screen, your big guy has to get involved, and now you're playing 4-on-3 and those types of things. His ability to get through screens and get back in front of his man so you don't ever have to bring two to the ball lets our defense continue to play 5-on-5 instead of playing, 5-on-4 or 4-on-3 if they move the ball. All right. Thank you, guys.